And welcome to Game Day Sunday in the NFL. Grim Blitzer up in the booth along with Bricks Jr. and who's this? And what's it doing on my phone?
Well, then you've heard of a comfort dog. But this is Petey, my comfort bird. And he knows just what I need and how to calm me down. Hello. Sunset massage, 4 o'clock appointment for Mr. Bricks. Happy ending.
After a week of hype, trash talk, and lots of egg houses, it's time for kickoff. And that's the returnable ball.
Returnable? You mean he can get a refund for it?
No, Bricks, it means he can return it for... You know what? Never mind. And it's 1st and 10. Oh, nice hit! Second down and 7. He is running like an old guy looking for a bathroom. First down. And it's 1st and 10. Left an outline on the ground like he was trying to wipe out the dinosaur.
Must be opposite day because he's the...
Yep. Here we go, folks. 1st and goal. Oh, big catch, big run, big touchdown.
Yeah, big deal. That's the meat for Braves ran with a ball and didn't fall down.
Cue the instant replay so we can watch that touchdown again. Wow. Well, this should be an easy chip shot extra point, but you never know with kickers. It's good. Here comes the kickoff. Let's see if the defense can hold them. Looks like he'll be able to run this one back if he's not terrified for his life.
He is, but he's got no choice.
He could go all the way. Oh, and zap goes the weasel.
That reminds me of the time I peed on an electric fence.
How'd that go for you, Bricks?
Now just ask his Catherine.
And let's see a replay highlight of that amazing touchdown. I can't believe it. You know, this should be easy, but with kickers, you never know. It's a fake kick. He caught it. That's 2 points and even more momentum on their side.
I can feel the momentum shifting.
For the last time, you're not a Jedi, Bricks. get knocked down, you got to get right back up and fight.
What about when you get knocked up? What do you do then?
Run.
Not a bad kick, but not a great one either.
Well, his nickname is Lukewarm.
And he's proud of that?
Yeah, that's why he named his clothing company Lukewarm Fred. Their marketing team hates it.
And it's 1st and 10. Caught for the first down. And it's 1st and 10. The defense pulled a one-speed dirty trick. Oh, he did not see that coming. Oh, what a punishing hit that was. And that's how you make a guy remember your name. And if you don't understand why refs are hated even more than kickers, well, there's your answer, Bricks. First down and 1.
Ouch! What is this, 80s wrestling?
And it's 1st and 10. The defense goes to sticky. The quarterback had no time to throw, and the defense gets a big sack. And here... Second down and long. And he rumbles for big yardage on that play. They're back in business, Brick.
My mom told me to stay out of other people's businesses.
Third and 4.
Holy mother of mutant mayhem! He scored!
Oh, yeah, roll the replay. That touchdown was so pretty, even the scoreboard blushed. I like this. They're going for 2. Bam! Gutsy run for the conversion. The best kind of kick is when it's right after a score.
Hey, speak for yourself. I'm usually the one who gets kicked after scoring.
Oh, and zap goes the weasel.
That reminds me of the time I peed on an electric fence.
How'd that go for you, Bricks?
I'll just ask his cancer.
And it's 1st and 10. His cleats are caked in blood and guts, and he's looking to score. He's at the 20, the 10. Touchdown! some point, they're going to need to put this ref out of his misery.
How about now, for instance? Here's a hint. Dirty tricks, attack the ref.
Not a great situation here. They've got some yards, and the offense jumps off sides to kill the ref. They say, we're mad as hell and not going to take it anymore. They're back up here on first down. Oh, and he breaks free and has nothing but open field in front of him. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown!
Oh, that is such bullshit. I got money on this game. These guys need to talk to the ref about those calls. And by talk, I mean stomp them into the ground.
And this is a first and long situation. And the offense jumps off sides to kill the ref. They say, we're mad as hell and not going to take it anymore. It puts the offense in a hole when they're behind the down and distance marker. He broke free and has open field in front of him. Close, but no cigar. I can't get enough. It's anyone's game still at this point.
I know, which makes it so hard to place a bet.
And it's first and 10. Oh, great play. He is on that receiver like glue.
You know, when I was little, my dad used to make me eat glue. My tongue would get stuck to the roof of my mouth, and I couldn't talk.
Your father was a very smart man, Rex.
Touchdown!
Good game, Fritz.
6 points and no mercy. Replay that glorious mayhem.
Yeah, but...
Okay, nice and easy like a...
A fake kick? This is gonna ruin my fake team's fake score!
And QB spreads the needle for 2 points! The home crowd isn't impressed with that showing, but their team has a chance to respond. He's going to be able to run this one back.
I wonder if the kicker was setting up an easy kill.
And it's 1st and 10.
Hot 1, hot 1, hot 2, hot...
And that's how you run the football. A pickup of 7 on the play.
Grim, why is it that more mentally disturbed clowns don't play football? They'd be good.
You know, they're all in politics, apparently. 2nd and 3.
Hot 2, hot 1, hot 2, hot... First down! This guy just loves to hit people as hard as he can, Grim.
Oh, and the late hit arrives right on time. When it's your time to go, it's your time. And it's 1st and 10.
He should apply for the Mutant Football League.
Hey, don't give the fans any ideas. The commission already spends all day on Twitter shooting down rumors. Second down and 10.
Hot 2, hot 1, hot 2.
And that's how you run the football. A pickup of 7 on the play.
Grim, why is it that...
Oh, man, he just went off the rails of a crazy train and murdered that guy. Gotta love it.
He should bite his head off for an encore, Grim.
Third down and 3. He just picked the receiver's pocket, and and that's what it feels like to have your teeth removed without Novocaine.
If I had all my teeth knocked out like that, I'd have them made at the dice, Grim. It'd be fun to gamble with my own teeth.
And it's 1st and 10.
Sure, now we catch it. I had this guy on my fantasy team last week. I lost so much money on him. Not to mention my kneecaps. My loan shark is very anal about collecting my money on time, Grim.
In a hurry-up offense, there is no huddle, so neither team can put their players on the bench. And like bricks and balls, he is loose and heading for the end zone. He took the all the way. It's a touchdown. He could probably be a better dancer if he went to dance class, but as you can see, he doesn't have the stomach for it. You're listening to the WMFL. We play the greatest classic MFL CDs, all 10 all the time. Let's roll, baby. Don't try to get fancy here. Just put the ball down and... Holy shit, a fake kick! And that's a good by the numbers throw.
And those numbers add up to
crowd isn't impressed with that showing, but their team has a chance to respond. Not a bad kick, but not a great one either.
Well, his nickname is Lukewarm.
And he's proud of that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a vicious hit, and the crowd loves it.
He just turned that guy into 300 pounds of ground mutant meat.
And you can't hit a guy much harder than that. And that is unfortunate. And then it's a first down from a great catch.
Was it a catch, though? Let's consult at least 72 pages of rules to figure it out.
And it's 1st and 10. Man, he's running like a bull on steroid. That'll be a first down. And it's 1st and 10. That ball just sliced through the defense like butter.
I wish defense were made. What is this, 80s wrestling?
And that'll bring up 2nd and 1. Pow! With the brain scrambler. Third and 2. And so, that's the 2-minute warning. Third and 2. And that's another pick. Man, oh man. Oh, and he just left an outline on the ground like he was trying to wipe out the dinosaur.
Must be opposite day, because he's the one who just got wiped out.
And it's 1st and 10.
Oh, this berserk dirty trick ain't fair to the QB. This guy's been fighting his hands either, doing his job.
He could go all the way. He's at the 10. They're gaining on him.
Hey, come on, move your ass. I got a sawbuck riding on this asshole.
Now, this play is definitely worth a second look. And these guys think kicking is for pussies, Bricks. They're going for 2.
Yeah, they got big balls, Grim.
Can't figure it out.
The defense comes up big, stopping a 2-point attempt.
If you get one more bullshit penalty, you get one more for free.
You'll also probably lose the game. Just do the attack ref dirty trick.
Don't try to get fancy here. Just put the ball down. The defense had enough with this ref and jumped off sides to kill him. why go for one when you could go for two?
It's always been my philosophy. But Bricks can't hit.
2-point plays are high risk, high reward, and it just didn't pay off.
And now they're both screwed. And stupid.
They need a good return here to set up the offense. They're going to be able to return this one. Oh, he took a leap and had the ball knocked out. Fumble!
He's got a case of fumbleitis.
You got to be kidding me. Let's run that madness back. And it's 1st and 10. Under 2 minutes, a timeout means the QB is playing beat the clock, and he better win. And the offense goes into a hurry-up to pick up the pace of the game. And a nice pass for a 10-yard gain.
It's not a first down in the stat line, but it's a first down.
They used their second timeout, but they are running out of time.
A bit pessimistic, don't you think so, Grim?
It's more about building tension, Bricks. That's all we do at this point. And drink this bourbon. Come on, give me that. In a hurry-up offense, there is no huddle, so neither team can put their players on the bench. If you don't think you can make the interception, batting it down is the next best thing.
Great advice, Grim. That receiver's going to go far in this league if he listens to you.
I wasn't talking to... never mind. Yes, Brick, he will. Straight through the uprights. Home team is feeling confident as they get the kickoff into the air.
Scoring makes anyone confident.
It certainly does, Bricks. It certainly does. High five! And he rumbles for big yardage on that play. They're back in business, Bricks.
My mom told me to stay out of other people's businesses, Grim.
And it's 1st and 10. Oh, man, the offense called a murder ball.
It's a little on the nose, don't you?
That's an incomplete pass. Looks like the defense got away with that one there.
They don't have to clear the receiver like that. He could get hurt.
And that's the end of the second quarter. It's the MFL halftime. All right, simple instructions. Pass, kill, repeat. The more reps you nail, the higher your score. Lady Rep is not just radio, but right on the edge of bonus greatness.
And one brain fart away from disappointment. I've seen this movie before.
Well, that orc treating your QB like a chew toy. Take him out before capsizing the board. You've got 10 seconds to quit flailing and finish strong. Wins the halftime bonus. And with the teams line up for the kickoff to start the second half. These guys will have to play a lot harder to make it a game. Well, either that or kill and cheat more. The teams are lined up for the kickoff. And that's a returnable. The 4 people on the planet who care about rules and kickoffs must be happy to see a flag down. Here comes the kickoff. Let's see if the defense can hold them. Looks like he'll be able to run this one back if he's not terrified for his life.
I've got no choice. It reminds me of that song. He stepped on a pop top and blew out his flip-flop. Not to mention it inside, wasting away against Newsville.
And it's 1st and 10.
Hot one. Hot two.
And with a burst of speed, he finds an opening and the first down. And it's 1st and 10.
Hot one.
Oh, and he just left an outline on the ground like he was trying to wipe out the dinosaur.
Must be opposite day because he's the one who just got wiped out.
And it's 1st and 10. There aren't too many players that kids can look up to at home. I'm glad that's a killer. It was right there, and then he dropped it.
Oh, the biggest killer.
Second down and 10.
Hot one. Hot one.
They go to the ground game and pick up the first. Nicely done. First and 4.
Hot two.
And that was a perfect pass, and he scores handily.
Shake your money maker, big man. You've earned it.
Oh, that play was so good, it deserves a replay. Let's roll the tape again. That touchdown was a thing of beauty. Let's see that touchdown again. Well, this should be an easy chip shot extra point, but you never know with kickers. And he came out of nowhere and blocked that.
What is this, 80s wrestling?
teams are lined up for the kickoff. He's going to be able to run this one back.
I wonder if the kicker was setting up an easy kill.
And it's 1st and 10. Man, this guy just exploded into flames. Now the defense has to try to tackle a running bonfire. Boom, dead and down. He just sent a message with that hit.
Yeah, the message was you can't kill the messenger, because he's going to kill you. But then he won't be able to read the message.
And that'll be 2nd down and 4. Powell with the brain scrambler. The quarterback shifts gears and goes into his hurry-up offense. And stumbling, he could go all the way. And that touchdown deserves another look. Hey, Bricks, they're going for 2 here. Kill. QB calls an audible. Is it a dirty trick? We'll find out in a second. The offense screwed up that play, Bricks.
Never had a chance, Ben. Never had a chance.
When you give up points, you need to get them back. Here comes the kickoff. Let's see if they can make them pay. That's a bad kick, and it's going to cost them some yards. When you get knocked down, you got to get right back up and fight.
Now, what about when you get knocked up? What do you do then? Run.
Well, there may be electricity in these stands, but those Tesla coil hazards take it to a whole nother level. And it's 1st and 10.
That's the way to keep the chains moving. That was beautiful.
And it's 1st and 10. And that'll be a 1st down. You know, Bricks, a lot of people have gotten pass happy. Oh, and you can bury that guy because he is dead.
Oh, did you see what number he was? I gotta check it off my Dead Mutant bingo card. I only need 1 more.
Here we go, folks. 1st and goal.
I go. I punch.
At this rate, the QB's going to have more. Oh, with the brain scrambler. The quarterback goes into a hurry-up offense. He's looking for a quick score.
Aren't we all, Grim? Aren't we all?
He could go all the way. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. The 10. And he scores! You know, this play is definitely worth a second look. Hey, Bricks, they're going for two here. Bam! Gutsy run for the conversion. They need a good return here to set up the offense. Kick, but not a great one either.
Well, his nickname is Lukewarm.
Is he proud of that?
Yeah, that's why he named his clothing company Lukewarm Threads. Their marketing team hates it.
And it's 1st and 10. And the defense just knocked the wind out of that quarterback. Oh, mama. Just call him Cap'n Crunch. Another one bites the dust. Oh, let's watch this bad boy again. Second down and long. He picks up 9 yards on that catch. Third and 2. And it's 1st and 10. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter. They'll need to fire on all cylinders to make a comeback in the final quarter. second down and a lot. Oh, and that's when it feels like to have your... Oh, and the late hit arrives right on time. When it's your time to go, it's your time. Third down, and the punter is warming up. He picks up 5 on that play. Oh, man, he just went off the rails of a crazy train and murdered that guy. Gotta love it.
He should bite his head off for an encore, Pim.
And it's 1st and 10. Oh, he just got crushed. It's 1st and long, and this QB has some work to do. And an 8-yard gain on that one.
Like when Rick's mom decided to move back in with us.
Second down and 2. And he was steering a pick six, but dropped the interception.
Yeah, that's why he's on defense, schmuck.
3rd and 2. And he just wrestles away from that tackle. Man, what a hit that was. And it's 1st and 10. Oh, with the brutal hit. Oh, man, he just went off the rails of a crazy train and murdered that guy. Gotta love it.
He should bite his head off for an encore, Pim.
It's 1st and goal. Let's see if these guys can score. And he breaks through for a touchdown. Listen to this crowd. And let's see a replay highlight of that amazing touchdown. Well, this should be an easy chip shot extra point, but you never know with kickers. The kick is good.
As expected, those are pretty much just gimmies.
Here comes the kickoff. Let's see if the defense can hold them. He sets up for the return. Let's see if he can break one wide open. And he's off to the races. The 10. He'll be washing bloody footprints off the defensive jerseys after a run like that. In a hurry-up offense, there is no huddle, so neither team can put their players on the bench. And into the end zone for a touchdown. Once he got his hands on that pass, he was off to the races. And that touchdown deserves another look. Don't try to get fancy here. Just put the ball down and kick it.
In that order, Grim?
It's good. They're looking for a good return after giving up points. Let's see how they do.
Yeah, let's see if they always suck or if that was just a one-time thing.
And it's 1st and 10.
First down! I've seen this guy drop a lot of balls in the past, but I heard the quarterback threaten to throw him a real bomb if he dropped one again. You know, good communication is important.
And it's 1st and 10. And that's a run for no gain.
Then it's not really a run, is it?
Oh, and the Nightmares forfeit and lose the game at home. Well, there's no good way to lose, but this was clearly the worst way to lose. Am I right, Bricks? It was close for a while, but in the end, it was just too much for them, and they couldn't get it done.
Sounds like your wedding night, doesn't it?
Hey, they got pills for that. You know that commercial where they show a mummy getting a boner?
What the hell are you talking about, Bricks?
I don't know. I get confused often. I'm on a lot of painkillers.
Well, moving right along, let's hear what the MVP has to say. Grim Blitzrow with Brickhead Mulligan and Bricks Jr. and all the folks at Evil SN want to thank you for watching this presentation of the Mutant Football League.
Today's final game stats are brought to you by the Microhard Corporation. They get it right every other time.
Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Champions, I die every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions are about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions are about to get down. Pick a side. Only two options, be with the winners or the other guys. Yeah, ain't no time. We already on the way. Better get themselves in line. Thought I told you we don't play. The team going nuts, the score going up, morale going down, the fans packing up. Now all the kids got a new hero. to shout. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands, you make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Pick a side, where you live, where you die, where you quit, where you try, sweating eyes, who am I, champion, till I die, every morning, every night, boy. crowd going wild. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Pick a side, pick a side. Only two options, be with the winners or the other guys. Yeah, ain't no time, we already on the way. Better